Here we are at Santa Monica Pier. We're about to do a crazy stunt. We're going to try and unfurl the big lily flag.
Yep.
It's massive. I don't know how we're going to do this, but Amani's in charge.
We're trying with our new friend Anthony here.
From New York, nice
From New York,
yeah. Okay, let's see how it goes. It's a busy Monday lunchtime at Santa Monica, and this is the entrance to the car park for the public beach and the Santa Monica Pier. While there's no one looking to drive into the pier entrance, there's a small window of opportunity before the local Santa Monica Police Department come running. We're hoping that the locals won't be too put out while we shoot some video to show this iconic flag at such a famous location. Amani has already managed to get some previous shots of the Big Lily flag at other world-famous LA locations, but this is something entirely different to what's been done previously. When Big Lily appeared in front of the Hollywood sign, it wasn't blocking the traffic. It's not a match day, but we'll do what we want, as the chant goes. And the funny thing was that most people didn't even bat an eyelid. As Amani had promised me, Santa Monica is a place where the locals are used to all sorts of crazy stunts. We'll hear a lot more about Amani and the Los Angeles Manchester United Supporters Club in a sit-down interview coming up shortly. Meantime, the photo shoot over, it was time to wrap up and get out of the way. But moving such a big flag is not a quick fix, especially with only a couple of helpers. We knew it wouldn't be long now before the men in uniform would soon be on the scene.
Good for you.
I think so. It was great when it blew up because you could see it properly.
Yeah.
That was a crazy stunt.
That was.
A crazy stunt that took some explaining, but the Santa Monica police are impressed by the dedication to Manchester United.
Let's just be considerate. Once you obstruct the entire intersection, then it's a huge traffic issue for us, but I understand your support for the team. That's cool.
Traveled all over the world,
right?
And we're just trying to get pictures in iconic
and you guys are wrapped up
places.
for today.
We're done. Okay,
all
in a suitcase.
Thank you.
Yes.
You guys have a good one.
Thank you.
Cheers.
We've got helpers as well, look at this.
Yeah.
They are very friendly here in Santa Monica.
Yeah. Tu nombre? Jordan and Anthony.
Okay.
I get a picture of you guys. I almost got arrested. Oh my God. All right, let's go, John.
Just give us a message from Santa Monica Police and from Manchester United.
Hey, welcome to Santa Monica. We appreciate international sports. I love Manchester. I was there in the fall last year. Go Morrissey, go Smiths, go Oasis.
There you go.
But aside from that, enjoy your time out here in SoCal. Be safe, and we'll see you across the pond soon enough.
Thank you.
Thanks for your hospitality, appreciate it. Cheers. Woo-hoo! So we pulled it off, can't believe it. Amani, you're a superstar.
We did it. The cops showed up, but they were really cool about it. We did it, and we got people wondering, what is this? We got to share a little bit about the Big Lily with tourists and locals in Santa Monica.
And we got off scot-free because Amani said we're not going to do it again.
Absolutely not. I want to sleep in my own bed.
Fantastic. So here we are at the OBriens Bar in Santa Monica, and I'm with Amani, who's the leader of the Los Angeles Supporters Club. Tell me, Amani, what's it like when you get Manchester United coming into town?
Oh, it's been absolutely fantastic to have United in our backyard, and to be able to see the players practice firsthand, and to have a match against Arsenal here in our backyard has been absolutely fantastic.
And you've had some good events. We had an evening here
Yes.
the other night with 3 star players, or former players.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
So yeah, we've been planning this warm-up event for a couple of weeks, and we had the list of ex-players who are coming, and it didn't occur to me until the afternoon before that all 3 were a part of the 99 team, and if the light bulb finally went off in my head, and I'm like, how incredible, not just to have the FA Cup trophy here, but to have these three players, incredible players, servants of the club here in our home pub in Santa Monica at OBriens. It was absolutely fantastic.
And 25 years on from winning the treble, of course, you couldn't have planned it if you tried.
No, I know, especially after that movie on Amazon, the 99 movie, it's just all came together so perfectly. Incredible opportunity, yes.
So you had Wes Brown, Dennis Irwin, Andy Cole, and they all performed great, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Incredible stories, sharing the experiences, playing for United, their most memorable moments, whether it was their debut, some tough matches that they've had in their careers, challenges that they faced as players, and how they overcame those, and just being able to share that. We have people who traveled from Vancouver, from Albuquerque, New Mexico, from New York, from Seattle, San Francisco, some members who had driven in from San Diego just to be able to get an opportunity to see these players and spend some time with them was absolutely incredible. Yeah.
We always talk about how global the Manchester United support is, but it's great to see firsthand how passionate supporters are here in the United States of America.
No, I mean, we have to be even more passionate. I am, blessed to have the opportunity to be able to go to Manchester many times a year. A lot of people here don't have that opportunity, but they're just as dedicated as, anyone who was born in Salford, for instance. Especially, we have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning sometimes, and we're here. You get out of bed, you put on your clothes, and you come to a bar at 4:30 in the morning so you can watch a match with other United fans. I mean, there's nothing more dedicated than that.
Now then, please give me 20 seconds for a very important message from our sponsors that may just save your life. Cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death globally for both men and women. Incredibly, 90% of these cases are preventable, including heart attacks, strokes, dementia, and aneurysms. Tomorrow Cardiovascular Wellness offers advanced specialist screening and testing to protect and optimize people's health and prevent these illnesses from happening. Find out more at tomorrowwellness.com. So tell me your backstory. Why Manchester United?
Why not? No, just kidding. I was born a Manchester United fan. I didn't have much of a choice. My grandfather had spent some time in Manchester in the 60s, and I come from a footballing country, Ghana originally. And so he was in Manchester, became a Manchester United fan, brought that back. My mom and her siblings were all raised Manchester United fans. And so I was born, I had no other choice but to be a Manchester United fan. I got an opportunity to go to England for sixth form. And so I spent 2 years in the south of London. And that's where a love of United became a passion and a way of life. So when I moved to LA in '99, that passion just continued.
And how did you get involved with the supporters club? Did you see that they needed a leader?
So when I moved here in '99, I don't know why I thought this, but I honestly thought I was the only Manchester United fan in Los Angeles. Crazy, but I would wake up, and back then you couldn't just turn on ESPN or CBS or any of those and find a match. You had to dig, find antennas to find, or you wouldn't even get the matches live. You might be able to listen on the radio or get a replay hours later. And so you were starved for ways to watch United play. And so I would just watch at home, listen at home, find results in the newspapers. And then I moved from outside of Los Angeles to the city of Los Angeles in the 2000s. And by then, the internet was starting to get a little more popular and growing. And a group of people had formed I guess the beginnings of the supporters club. And what they would do is, they would meet at each other's homes. They would flip a coin and figure out whose house they were going to that weekend. And I have a really good friend of mine, William, and he would have 15, 20 people at his house, and his wife would be like, what are all these people doing here at 4 o'clock in the morning in their pajamas? And, and so that's how the Supporters Club started, just moving from one person's home to another, trying to find a place to watch the games together. And eventually found a pub, King's Head, that opened up and will show the games, and that's really where the base, the foundation of the club started in 2010.
Football fans love watching football in an Irish bar, so you've got one here now, OBriens. And tell me, how many members have you got?
So online in our social media, we have, I believe, close to 2,000 members. As members of the Supporters Club, we're about 200 that are active members. But on any given day, any given match, we can have anywhere from 50 people, depending on how early it is, to over 400 people. The Carabao Cup final against Newcastle, not this past season, the season before, I believe we had close to 500 people in here. The main pub, the overflow garden, and then even here we're sitting in the second overflow was packed to the gills. There was a line out the door at 6 o'clock in the morning of people waiting just to get in to be able to watch it together. So yeah, it's been great finding an Irish pub that is willing to open for us every single game, whether it's 4:30 in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Let's wait for that siren to go. It's quite busy here in America. We have lots of sirens and lots of traffic, but I have enjoyed driving around here. But I'm guessing it must have been absolutely jumping here when you had the FA Cup final as well recently.
Yes. Oh, yes. And I had the decision to make whether I wanted to go to Wembley to see it or to be here, because I had been for the semifinal. But I made the decision to stay and watch it here with the Supporters Club. And I mean, that was just incredible. No one gave us a chance. Obviously, as a United fan, you go into every game believing that you can win it. But none of the pundits, no one gave us a chance of beating City because, at that time, they're the best team in Europe. But we believed, and so we gathered here and watched it and kept the faith. And that team came through. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you think that game has emboldened the fans here to be more confident about the future under Erik ten Hag?
I mean, I think the majority of LA fans have been Ten Hag in. We want to see the revolving door of managers stopped. We've recognized that there are other issues within the club that are required to make, to stabilize the club, to see it succeed. And so we want to see Ten Hag given that chance. And we're really glad that the new ownership are setting the foundation, giving him the tools to be successful. And let's see, we've got some incredible players that have come in. If you asked, the average fan, we probably expected one marquee signing, and to have, brought in the players and maybe one or two more that would be able to come in is far exceeded our expectations of where this transfer market would have been. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we arrive at match day.
Yeah.
And you got the tailgate, which you had the Cosm, which is a bit different to what I expected.
Yes.
And then you had the march. Tell us about the march.
Yeah, again, bringing a little bit of Manchester here to LA. When you match day in Manchester, you have fans meeting up at local pubs, whether it's the Trafford Bar or the Toll Gate. That's just part of the culture, marching into the stadium, singing, chanting, and to be able to bring a little bit of that here to LA, was, again, incredible. So, we marched from Cosm, where we met for the pregame, to SoFi Stadium, passing by a few Arsenal fans on the way. And again, true to form, as we kept marching, people joined in who were walking into the stadium. And
I saw a lot of jealous-looking Arsenal fans.
Yes. I mean, United, obviously the best team in the world, best fans in the world, and we showed them. We took over their own stadium, so as we should.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, you had the massive Big Lily flag at the start, but obviously it was too big to take into the stadium or on the march. But tell us about the Big Lily flag.
Yeah, the flag of friendship. It's an honor to be able to host Big Lily here in LA, to be able to take Big Lily to iconic places in LA like the Griffith Observatory, as close to the Hollywood sign as we could get, down to Santa Monica Pier. You know, Manchester United is a big club, fans all over the world, and you know, all it takes is for you to say, I'm a United fan anywhere, and all of a sudden you have this camaraderie, this friendship that just blossoms instantly. And the Big Lily flag has united, literally united fans all over the world in its message of just friendship and unity and peace. And to have that here in LA and trusted to watch over Big Lily has been an honor, indeed, yes.
It's been a great few days here in Los Angeles, and now you're off to San Diego.
San Diego, yes. Yeah, another Southern California city, home of Snapdragon Stadium, which is our new sponsor. And so, and Big Lily will continue its journey to San Diego as well. And we'll get to see another match between United and Real Betis. So, yeah, can't get enough of watching Manchester United play. So.
I do know that the players love coming to California, so hopefully they'll be back again in the not too distant future.
I hope so. I mean, it's perfect. Where else are you going to be able to, you know, be at the beach in the morning, be in the desert in the afternoon, and be in the mountains in the evening, and have all three in just one city? It's incredible. You know, it's a really beautiful and magical place to be. Great for practice. The weather is perfect. I know managers in the past have enjoyed coming to Southern California. So we're definitely hoping they come back more often.
Absolutely fantastic. Thanks, Armani. I really enjoyed your hospitality and spending time with you. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Likewise, likewise.